Definitely one way to goof it up big time again. It's Monday, and Monday is Mondaying so hard. Let's start again with the holy sheet. It's Monday again. Welcome to Mail Call Monday, the every other week show where we check out everybody's amazing packages. Giggity. Dig into some awesome comic books, but good God, did Monday just come out and smack the living daylights out of all of us this week? We're running a couple of minutes behind because Monday delivered to me the most massive nosebleed I think I've ever seen in my life. It was crazy. Got popped by the little man wrestling around on the couch. Holy cow. Yes, we are in it. We're in it to win it. And we've got plenty of packages to go over tonight. We've got a couple of whatnot packages. There is a CGC slab in here that I cannot for the life of me remember what we got. And another package from Things from Another World, which don't remember ordering that one either. So you guys are here to buckle up, stay tuned, and we're going to do a giveaway tonight. We've got the giveaway wheel ready, so everybody here hanging out could buckle up for that as well. That's the thing about going every other week now with some shows. I feel so out of practice for Mail Call Monday. Let's get into the chat, though. What is good, everybody? As some of the other people say, what it do? Let's get into it. Holy moly. Paul Dunn is in the chat. Woo, what is going on, man? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Zooey with some fist bump action for a Monday night. What is up, brother? Vincent McLean, the comic machine. How are you, man? Num. Yes, feed him comics. Monday gave me a bloody nose. Be right there. That was no joke. That was a pretty crazy one, too. Go live or it didn't happen. You want to know what? Tune in right now. Don't go anywhere because we might blow a gasket and this thing might start ripping again real quick. Ice pack to the back of the neck does help. Yes. Just didn't make time for it. Steve White is in the chat. What is good, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yes, Vincent is in the chat. What is up, Zuni? Saying hi to Vincent. Andy's busy watching Skeff's whatnot. You know, Skeff is on there so much now that wouldn't be wrong. Last night it would have been right. I was on there checking out Skeff's soon-to-be packages, pre-packages. Either way, actually, Skeff is going to be doing another whatnot tomorrow night, I believe. So cool. Hey, comic fam, Luke, what is up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yes, that's what I was thinking. He says, thoughts on the new Punisher logo? You guys want to get into this now, right away, or do you want to get into a package or two first? Let me know in the chat here. Mephisto confirmed. Here he goes. Oh, man. Happy Monday. Comic Principal, I was just going to ask the same thing. You guys want to open up Monday with getting into the Punisher logo thing? All right. Wrestling. Yes, we were wrestling, and I got popped right in the nose. Got a good bloody nose. Holy moly. Sweet slab-tastic. Yes, we've got a slab here. I cannot wait. I can't remember what it was, and it's probably very fitting. You know what? I think it is fitting. We're going to get into that package first, and then we're going to go over that Punisher logo. Punisher story should be cool, and creative team is good. It's a limited run, so it won't be changed forever. Hint, hint. Luke's Comics right there with a massive hint. Wait, how do I get in on this giveaway? You just got to be here, be live in the chat. Mojo Quid is in the house station. What is up? Because I think this package, Giggity, might be relevant to today's topic. We are going to get into this CGC slab first while other people warm up and head into the chat. Happy Monday. Alex Art, thank you for being here. JP's Budget Collecting, what is up? Punishing is the way. Yes, it is. Do the package first. So, welcome, everybody, to Mail Call Monday. Welcome to the chat. Let's get into my favorite part of Monday nights. Let's check out Andy's package.
I have a package for you.
And boy, did he ever have a package for me. We're going to get into this right now without further ado. I think this is a Punisher slab. I really do. I think I remember winning this one for quite a crazy price. And we had talked about the Punisher CGC collection or registry collection that I've been working on for over a decade now, actually. And I've had to kind of reevaluate and rethink the grades because I originally started that registry collection with the idea of it being all 9/8 and only 9/8. Well, a lot of those books from the 80s are just so old now. Getting 9/8 is just getting tougher and tougher and tougher. The print run got lower and lower and lower as the series went on. So a lot of those later books are low printed and really tough to get in high grade with black borders or mostly black covers. So realistically, getting at least some 9.6s isn't too bad. If we've got to go to 9.4s, we will, which is really odd because when you look at the CGC registry collection, CGC doesn't put 9.6s and 9.4s do not get hardly any points for books. They got no love. The registry collection really, or the registry set really doesn't have a whole lot of love for books out of the 80s yet right now. 9.4s get nothing for points, really. Come on, mamas in the chat. What is up? Team, I think I'm going to do a Monday night jibber jabber next Monday. What do y'all think? That would be epic, man. Would love to see you on and live. Speaking of next Monday, I'm working it out with one of the groups. Next Monday is going to be Modern Comic Mondays here on the ComicManAndy YouTube channel and the Comic Dojo. That Modern Comic Mondays is going to be a whatnot clinic for buyers and sellers live, just like this, where people can ask questions live, and you can go to the Whatnot Facebook group and join the Whatnot Facebook group. Look for that post in there, and you can post your question ahead of time if you so choose. Plenty of bubble wrap in this epic package, and I think ooh, this one's a doozy for me. Just some of the 80s books getting love, like G.I. Joe and Transformers. Yes, this one is a doozy of a Punisher slab. Let's make some room. Yeet that right out of the way. Sometimes the yeeteth be too mucheth. So, without further ado, we got ourselves into a Punisher number 12, 9.6, volume 2, 1986. No, 88. I'm sorry, 88. The reason why I nabbed this one, though, is this is a 9.6 newsstand. Finding these books in this high a shape in a newsstand, it's kind of a doozy. And I think the best part was I got it for like $35. So that's a hella good deal, in my opinion, for a slab book. Basically, the cost to slab a book. Now I don't have to hunt for number 12. And it's a newsstand 9.6. Now I had this. This was the last book out of like the first 20 or 25 that I still needed for the registry set. So I'm super happy to add that at a very affordable price. And of course, like many other people, I found it on eBay. That's where a lot of these lost errant kind of slabs, stuff that people aren't necessarily really looking for or that are hot, generally show up on eBay over time. That's where I tend to find a lot of these cheap Punisher slabs and grabs. So that rounds out the first 20 or so books for the registry, CGC registry collection or set for Punisher Volume 2. I should probably share that link so you guys can check that out one of these days. But let's get into this chat because we had talked about this. There's 24 people watching and tons of comments already. Holy moly. Where did we leave off? There we are. What's up, comic fam? Come on, mama's in the house. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Sweet slab-tastic. Absolutely. I love buying slabs for $30 or $40. Literally, it costs $33 right now to fast track any modern grade, any modern book. Any modern book is $33 right off the bat. Then you're paying shipping to get it down there. Generally $7 to $14, depending on how many books you send and how big the package is. Giggity. And then there's another, I think they charge like $19, $20 to ship a box full of slabs back based on how many you're sending in. So literally like $35 to $40 for a 9.6 newsstand Punisher book out of 1988 is a fantastic deal, in my opinion. I could ramble about that all day long. Legion of Comics is in the house. What's up, brother? We are Legion. Good to see you, man. Punisher story should be cool and creative team is good. It's limited run. Hint, hint. Limited run. So it won't be changed forever. Wait, how do I get on this giveaway? He says you just got to be here and be in the chat for the giveaway. Remy Q Studios, what's up, brother? Looking for another smooch, man. Good to see you. I have not even seen Skeff do a YouTube video in quite a while. Skeff is one busy man. Definitely super busy. I know what we were all pretty much slammed with C2E2 and trying to recuperate at the same time. I had a much shorter drive, so I was kind of able to get right back into my groove right away as soon as I got home, or tried to anyways. Do the package first. We just did. Punishing is the way. Yes, that 9.6 number 12 in a newsstand. And that is a Wallace Portacio and Scott Williams cover and art. And those are some of my favorite covers. If I could just remember that team off the top of my head more often. Punishing is the way. Hey, Andy in chat. What is good, JP? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Once again, Alex, thank you for being here. Station Mojo. Yes, what it do? How have you been? I've been doing great. Hopefully you are as well. Alex Messenger Art, if I remember correctly. If you guys don't know Alex Messenger Art, I should get that link and get that dropped. I need to be more prepared before going live. literally getting the mini human down and then getting punched in the face. And it's holy moly. It's Monday is Mondaying real hard this week. Austin, what is good? Hashtag Austin over Peach, if I remember correctly. Good to see you, man. Hey, mama. Yes, there's so many people here hanging out. Dude, do a Monday night jibber jabber. That would be epic to see you go live. Cannot wait for that. Hey there, Austin. Yes, DJ Lynx is in the house. What is up, Lynx Squad? Good to see you. Yes, some of the 80s books are getting love, like G.I. Joe and Transformers. With today's news or yesterday's news or whenever this dropped, is the Punisher going to get a lot more love or is it going to be a lot more hate? We're going to get into that when we get caught up into this chat in just a minute. We are ready, Vincent. Hey there, Andy. Hey, everyone. Daywalker, good to see you, man. Cannot wait to get together for that beer that we've been working on trying to do for quite a while. You really want to see that? Yes, absolutely. How do Christmas trees get ready for party? They spruce up. I think you're barking up the wrong tree with that one. Got to get back in the Whatnot game. I got to tell you what. Yes, we have a Whatnot announcement tonight. We have a channel announcement and some other announcements coming up here in just a little bit. I just bought the first appearance of Red Goblin today. The story was good. Thoughts about the Red Goblin? You know, I don't read a ton of Spider-Man stuff, but I tend to be more interested in, like, well, Red Goblin's one of those tertiary characters, but it's some of the non-villain stuff, really. Kraven's Last Hunt was probably the best read I've ever had out of there, and I don't think if anybody talks to me about Spider-Man, that's where my mind goes all the time, is Kraven's Last Hunt. Oh, Andy broke. Yes, I definitely broke some. You should have seen. Were you guys here at the beginning of the stream where it was just dead air because I forgot to hit buttons? Because Monday is gonna Monday. Holy moly, that's what she saideth. Yes, nice Punisher book. Thank you. Love those deals. Absolutely. Hopefully, I'm not getting another bloody nose. Did you watch The Witcher season 2 yet? No, I just finished, but you guys are going to laugh at me for this. I just finished watching The 100 from CW. That was on Netflix, all 7 seasons, and I just finished watching that. That was kind of like a sci-fi guilty pleasure, kind of a binge. Now I'm going to move on to The Witcher season 2 here. We finished it. It was so good. That's what I'm hearing from a number of people. Which of Santa's reindeer are dinosaurs? Just like the dinosaurs, I didn't see that one coming either. Funny, I started watching the Punisher series on Netflix again. I've got to too. That's one's I just kind of sits there. Like every time I go to Netflix, it sits there, and I want to do that. What Punisher issues do you still need? I've got tons. I'll have to send you a list. I've been slowly picking away at that run for years because back 15 years ago, you could buy 9.8 graded slabs of Punisher Volume 2 for the 9.8s were $30 or $40, like dirt cheap. Now the 9.8s are pushing $100 a pop, and then if the print run's limited, they tend to be $150 to $200, like $189.99 is where I'm seeing people price those on eBay. So when you see the Errant 9.6 newsstand pop up for $34.95, yeah, I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna run away with it right to the collection box back here. CLG Comics in the house. Speaking of Whatnot, if you guys don't know CLG, you need to check out CLG on Whatnot and on YouTube, and everybody here should do that right now. Josh Harrison, good to see you, man. Howdy. What is up, man? Is the second season? Yes, the second season's good as what was from what we're hearing. So we're talking about the Punisher logo change real quick. And just fitting enough, it was a Punisher slab that we grabbed just now tonight to unbox. That new Punisher logo is horrible. I can't for the life of me fathom how Marvel approved that. Now, granted, Luke's Comics spoke about this earlier. It's a mini series or it's a short run. It's not a permanent change. You're talking about one of Marvel's top 5 iconic characters, like, you know, anti-hero, vigilante, whatever. Like, how different would this conversation be today? We wouldn't be having this conversation if it was the Spider-Man logo. If it was the Spider-Man logo, this conversation wouldn't be happening, and they wouldn't be doing a series with a new logo, or maybe it has already happened and I just wasn't paying attention. And it's one of those little things that gets swept under the rug, and they kind of make a mini series change or whatever. The Punisher logo isn't being permanently changed, in my opinion. Nothing really to get too hyped up over, but I will say that the design of what they put out, Marvel's trolling us. That might be the design for that mini series. They might be trying to go a different way to elevate or make Frank Castle more interesting, but instead of kind of trying to elevate or trying to change Frank Castle into these iterations going forward to make him something something from what he really is. They need to turn around and go back to his roots and bring back that nitty gritty diehard Punisher with the violence, with the gadgets, with all the cool crap. Just have anybody that's interested in writing a Punisher series right now sit down and read Punisher Armory, Punisher Volume 1, Punisher Volume 2 at a minimum, then read Warzone while you're at it. And then, before you can even get the qualification to even write a Punisher story, read War Journal. Seriously. Go back to some of the roots. Go back to some of the roots and some of the reads that everybody that's buying and collecting heavily right now that has an expendable income that is my age and your age and a lot of other people that want to get into some of these newer reads, we're drawing our experiences from the books out of the 70s, the 80s, and then in the early 90s. So why not go back to where things kind of started? Why not give everybody the characters that they're kind of interested to, and not Spider-Man life story, not character life story, not old man this, not old man, like just go back and get gritty with it again. Let's see Chip Zdarsky on Punisher. Let's see Chip Zdarsky move from why is the artist escaping me now? Let's see Chip Zdarsky and the artist on Daredevil pop over and do a Punisher run. Chip Zdarsky, you know, granted, I know they have to appeal to a very wide audience, but let's stop trying to find the next evolution of Frank Castle and just deliver a really good Frank Castle story. Rosenberg was close. I just feel like the art didn't quite fit the story that was being told, and it was kind of hard. It was overly digital on the page. But they brought back Jigsaw, and it was really cool to see Jigsaw in that. But then they're really mixed up with Hydra and all this other stuff, and I'm like, Punisher fans don't care about Hydra. Like, Punisher fan, like, yeah, Zdarsky on Punisher, I think would be pretty epic to see. I want to see Punisher going back at the mob. I want to see Punisher going back to South America and fighting cartels. I want to see Punisher going back to Russia. Back in the 90s, late 80s and early 90s, when we were reading Punisher, Punisher was almost like a grittier, darker, cooler version of James Bond, right? Ipso facto, you know, let's go back to his roots and deliver a really good story instead of trying to keep changing him in an effort to try to make him interesting. He's already interesting as he is if you get rid of all the other crap. Seriously, that's kind of where I'm at with this. The image that we all saw drop on the news today is just a temporary thing. It's a mini series. They're not gonna permanently change that. They can't. That's like going out and saying, Chevy, change your bow tie because I think it's inappropriate. Chevy's not going to change the Chevy bow tie. If they do, it'll be extremely subtle, like we've seen with the Punisher logo. It's been extremely subtle over the years. Some a little grittier, some a little less grittier, some a little edgier, but wholeheartedly, it's still the original shape and design is there, just like the Chevy bow tie. Hey, Ford, change your logo. I find it inappropriate. They're not going to change their logo. It's an iconic brand over 100 years old. Brand recognition is why brands still have the logos that they have now. And it's why the Punisher will continue to have the same logo that he has in the future. Brand recognition. Marvel changes that logo forever. They lose that brand recognition for Marvel. Why would they? That's just, no, not going to happen. I'm not the smartest person to talk about this. There are way smarter people to talk about this. But as a Punisher fan and kind of where I see things, Marvel's not going to jeopardize their brand recognition over the next 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years. A little mini series, little change up, kind of they're gauging interest to see kind of what they're providing an opportunity for Jason Aaron, right, to get in there and try to do something. And they're fishing. They're doing what Marvel and DC do best. They fish. They fish for sales. They see what catches a couple of fish and what attracts the school of fish, and then they kind of hone in from there. It's marketing. It's a marketing ploy. You know, let's try to get Frank Castle back out here and make it more interesting. If you think about it, it's a revolving series. Like the Rosenberg run came to an end. They took a little bit of a breather, brought us a ton of other stuff. Now they're going to bring a Punisher thing. Then after that, they're going to cycle it out. It's just like a bench of superheroes and vigilantes and villains. When one's been on the field for too long, they're going to throw them on the bench and say, take a breather. Sales are low. Hit the bench. Get something to drink. Where's that water boy, right? Hey, high quality H2O. Rehydrate Frank Castle here. At the end of the day, the original logo might see subtle alteration, but what we're seeing today, this is just my opinion. My opinion is worth about the same as what I put in the toilet every day. My opinion is kind of worthless. It's just what I'm sharing here in the moment. They're not gonna lose that brand recognition going forward. So this subtle change is just like Luke said, is just a mini series thing. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. I slightly read one of the paragraphs talking about how, you know what, I can't even remember. It was one of those things that just didn't even strike home with me. Will I buy it? No. I'll read it digitally. Honestly, I'll just read a mini series like that. When they make an alteration like that to that character that is literally ingrained in me and who I am, I'm not going to spend my money on it. I'm just going to read it digitally. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. Let's hit up this chat real quick. I've been going long-winded out. We will touch bases on this again for people that are showing up. Those of you guys that are here hanging out, please continue to do so. We've got some good announcements, but I don't want to get away from the chat right now. Got to get back on that Whatnot game. I am back on that Whatnot game. It was tough with holiday season, getting through Thanksgiving, and then getting down to C2E2. C2E2 fired me up hardcore. I will forever chase that experience for the rest of my life at C2E2. That was dope. So we did in another impromptu auction this weekend where we were doing a follower giveaway. Just did a couple of like 10 quick 30-second lots and then did the follower giveaway. We are doing announcement number 1 for Whatnot. We are doing a follower giveaway on Whatnot for Christmas Eve, and I don't have it here because I don't want it to get damaged. It's sitting over here in a top loader. We've got the Omni-Man trade dress we're giving away Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve on the Whatnot app, 9 o'clock. Download it if you haven't already. Follow ComicManAndy on there. And the show is already scheduled. You just got to scroll to December 24th, 9 p.m. You'll find it. Hit that bookmark button so you don't miss out. We'll drop some content, some video over there, and I'm just going to load 4, 5, 6, 7 auctions. Not a lot, just something to have fun with so people can hang out. We'll do that big Omni-Man trade dress giveaway for Christmas. And because it's Christmas, let's see what else I can give away. Holy moly. Yep. Still got blood in the eye. Like I said, it was like literally like wrestling with the mini me, and definitely took an elbow to the nose. Trying to clean up as best I can. So rolling right along. That's the first announcement tonight, and as the other announcements get to me, we'll get to them. First appearance of Red Goblin, we did touch base on that, and let's see where we were at scrolling. What do you call a bankrupt Santa? Saint Nicholas? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Tech, what is up? VASF Tech, how's it going? Thori Flair? I'll just call you Fleer. What's up, man? Thanks for being here, or lady. Appreciate you stopping by here. Hit that subscribe button. Hang out. It's Monday night mail call. We're getting through this really quickly here for the chat because we got plenty more packages going on here. Punisher Mandalorian logo. Some are saying, yeah, and that's just not a mix. You don't want to dip. You just don't want to mix those. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Michael, what is up? What's up, guys? Good to see you. Peter Parker, good evening, sir. Yes, I am rewatching Daredevil season 2 for Punisher. It's awesome. Yes, that's. If you're gonna, I want to dip into Daredevil and then get back into the Punisher as well. What do you call the wrapping paper left over from opening presents? A Christ mess. Yes, that'll do it. Zdarsky on Punisher would be epic. I think Zdarsky would be kind of fun, but you got to pair an artist with him that's gonna be equally gritty and driven, and you've got to flirt that line of violence and horror with Frank Castle without being too cartoony, without being too overly animated, and without being too Disney-ish, if you will, right? Like you got to appeal to everybody, but in the same fashion, one of the big appeals of Frank Castle in the 80s was that edgy, gritty, almost psychotic nature of Frank Castle in his mission to rid the world of crime. So let's get back to that. Oh my God. Chip would be badass on Punisher. How about Donny Cates? I think Donny Cates has been writing Venom way too long. I don't know. I got to see him on something else. Donny Cates has been on Venom and Thor for, I don't know, quite a while now. I got to see him on something that's got some, I don't know. I'd buy it. I'd check it out probably. Hello, come on, Mama. Good to see you, Peter Parker's Pants. Thanks for being here. Slim Comics and more. Good to see you as well. Jason Aaron would do a crazy Punisher. A lot of people said that about Rosenberg, and I don't know. Jason Aaron, I don't have. You know what? Let me go back and reread Jason Aaron's Thor stuff, and then let me make that decision. So I'm not saying I'm not going to read it, but probably not going to buy it considering how much stuff is down here already. Who is a hero who destroys his victims with horrible innuendos? The poo in his shirt. Yeah, I'll give you that one, man. Frank Castle, yes. Depiction in Daredevil and the Punisher Netflix series really showed how the Punisher is in all his messed up headspace in life with cool gadgets and pew pews. So, like, if somebody were to turn around and tell me that Bernthal wouldn't be the Punisher, I'd kind of be upset after his portrayal. Bernthal, for those of you that watched Walking Dead, you guys remember how Bernthal portrayed Shane in that flirting line of psychosis and crazy that he did? That's what Punisher needs. That's what needs to be there. They just need some actual Marine Corps military advisors the next time they get on a Punisher show or series, because there's some things that those of us that have been in the Marine Corps find kind of comical when they show in the TV series, but some of the firearms handling was dead on. But I digress. Remember the magazine style Punisher books with big. Yes, I do. I want to get into collecting those magazine books here soon. Those magazines are tough to find in high grade, so it's going to be low grade is better than no grade for me. I'm going to be getting into those Punisher magazines. And there is another Punisher key that we're going to put on the list for 2022, and it escapes me. It's the big magazine size one where it has him like busting through the glass, shooting the mobsters with the blue border. And I cannot for the life. Marvel Presents. I think it's the Marvel Presents books. That one book. I don't have that yet for the collection. We're going to be chasing that next year. Wish Martin Scorsese wasn't such a crotchety old man. It'd be absolutely epic to see. Yes. Ooh, yes, it would. Mojo, maybe he wants to direct one, but it's crotchety because he hasn't. Oh, yeah, there you go. That might be it. That might do it. So don't forget, before you guys go anywhere, we've got some more packages going on, and we've got some more announcements coming up here. Too many lunatics have co-opted the Punisher. Yes. Yeah. You're not wrong. I mean, that is kind of factual. It's just, how do you protect a brand like the Punisher? How do you protect a brand like Spider-Man? How do you protect any of these brands? What if it was Captain America's shield that they were using? You mean, what if this all day long? How do you protect a brand like that? So maybe it's just a matter of time. I don't know. You can be all but you know that if Frank Castle saw you rocking a skull patch and you were touting off some, yep, your day would not go well. What is up, folks? Southern Comic Geek is in the house. Thanks for being here, man. Good to see you. He doesn't respect Marvel movies or superhero movies in general as cinema. So, interesting. So you're talking Mojo quits talking about Martin Scorsese there. I was not aware of that. I don't get really kind of that deep into movie making aspects, but that's good to know. I didn't know that at all. Speaking of Punisher news, Two Brothers Comics is here. What is up, Dustin and Nick? You guys need to check out the content that Two Brothers dropped earlier today talking about the Punisher stuff. It is on my to watch list, which is going to be happening right after this live stream here. Holy moly, because I was catching that as they were going live, and I was like, I don't want to spoil anything right now. I want to go back and start from the beginning. I think I was at work when I saw that alert come up. Yes, sup, Two Brothers, what is going on? Yes, Steve White, season 2 Witcher's good. Yes, that is going to be next on the binge list coming up. You have some nice Punisher issues behind you. Yeah, Daywalker. First Jigsaw, ASM 162, I think. Then this was a gift. This was an AOK from Drew Manchua, the Comic Core. It was at the Clayton Crane cover of 218. No, 224. Oh my God. Yes. I can't numbers, man. I can't numbers on Monday. It's that Clayton Crane cover. I think I don't collect signature books, but I think I want to do that rainbow Clayton Crane on that. Oh my God. That would look so cool, man. And then get that slabbied out. I got to look into that. You rocked it at C2E2. It was fun to see it live. Thanks, man. That was a blast. I will forever chase that experience. And that's one of the other announcements going on tonight as far as convention season next year, because 2022 is just a couple of weeks away. I'm going to try to make it to as many comic book conventions as I can, whether I'm driving and or flying. If I have to fly, I'll try and fly, because if Whatnot's going to be there, I'm going to try to be there as long as they'll have me. And if they send me an invite my way, I'd love to do that again. That energy is that tapping that line of energy in the middle of a convention live was just amazing. I've never had so much good energy going through me, flowing through me. That was epic. Holy moly. I cannot wait for 2022. That's a couple of more announcements coming up there, but it would be very messy and they wouldn't want him to change his logo after. Oh yeah. Yeah. Holy moly. Collecting. Good one. Yes. JP's budget collecting. Mondaying so hard. Loving the talk tonight. What is up? Because the next package up is from, you guessed it, the boardroom itself, the company man, we've got a package from Wink Inc. that I literally won on his Whatnot auction 3 days ago. Literally, Wink. It is here already on the doorstep. That's what we're getting into next when we get caught up with the chat here. A couple more announcements as we go to Imagine Simmons. Ooh. What up, Los? Good to see you. What's up, everybody in the chat? Thanks for being here, man. Hey, Mama and Zuni. Wink Inc., brother. If you've got another Whatnot auction coming up, you got one coming up on this Friday, right? No, it's Christmas Eve. If you're not doing one, I'm going to do that follower giveaway 9 p.m. this Friday night. If you're doing something before that, hit us up in the chat. Let us know. Let's see what Kate does. Kate's does was the Hulk with the Hulk first. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be looking at that. Whether I read it digitally or pick up the books, I'm not quite sure yet. Donnie Cates would definitely start a good story. Might need help with the landing. I kind of agree with that, actually, Mocho Quid. Austin, yes. Hey, Wink, what's up, man? Done Deals is in the house. Good to see you. Yes, Winking, welcome. Done Deals. Paul, love that. Paul, man, love that title. Love that name. Bet Jason Alexander or Capullo would make Punisher look. Ooh, interesting. That's a good line of thought right there. We'll hold on to that for just a minute. Just a minute. Jason Aaron was great on Ghost Rider. Didn't read it. I should probably. Nick's Kicks and Comics. Ayo, I'm here for the dad jokes. You've already missed several of them. But man, I came unprepared tonight. We'll see what we can get into here in a little bit. Charlie Cox is Daredevil in the MCU. I'm hoping Bernthal. So that's the idea that we talked about a year and a half ago, right? Maybe 2 years ago. So when they first announced Netflix was going to end the series and then hold on to the contracts or let the contracts expire, whatever that mumbo jumbo was for the legality of things, we were all worried that we would never see them again. But option B that we had all kind of thought and talked about was, well, once those contracts expired or ended, or the terminology that you would need to use for that, once those ended, all it's going to take is one. And that was where I was willing to place my money as a betting man, was if you see one of those characters from the Netflix series return in the MCU, then it's all or nothing. They have to bring back the rest. So Charlie Cox is Daredevil. Now, spoilers, plug your ears. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hawkeye spoilers. 2, 1. If you haven't watched Hawkeye, now is your time to mute it or leave the stream for a split second here. Then we get to see what we think could be Vincent D'Onofrio. I'm not going to say when, and I'm not going to say where. I'm just saying literally like a countdown there for spoilers. Vincent D'Onofrio could be that next domino that falls. And if Vincent D'Onofrio, that domino falls, then we really got to talk about Bernthal being there and Bernthal coming back. Now, just where's he going to land in the MCU and how are they going to bring it? Who cares? But it's got to be in the work. It's got to be in the works at this point. Like, seriously. Who else we got in here? Wow, a lot of fantastic people on here tonight. The Comic Dojo is full of chat royalty here tonight with everybody from Peter Parker's Pants, Wink Inc., Josh Harrison, everybody here, Paul Dunn, all of you amazing humans hanging out here tonight. Speaking of amazing humans, Robert, good to see you. Robert from the Till Valhalla Project. Who would you want to play the Punisher to do it justice? Jon Bernthal. I think pretty much every Punisher fan out there is going to stick with right now is Bernthal. Like at least 80+% of Punisher fans out there. There might be, hey, we like this person a little bit too. We like that person a little bit too. There are people even talking about old ass Dolph Lundgren coming back and making an appearance for some reason. It'd be kind of neat. But at the end of the day, Bernthal has that ability to play that fine line of normal and psychosis. And like he can be there 1 second and deliver and flip that switch and deliver that crazy that we all kind of know resides in Frank Castle. Because what resides in Frank Castle resides in a lot of us. And we can relate to a lot of that. We can't act, but we can relate, right? So I think Bernthal was a fantastic choice for that, especially after seeing him play Shane in The Walking Dead and how well he played that level of crazy when Rick came back and Shane's whole world of leadership, if you will, is now going to be challenged, and whether or not he's going to be able to step up and take the place of Rick, that's not a thing. So that level of crazy that he played was fantastic. So when we heard that Jon Bernthal was going to be playing the Punisher, a lot of people just fell head over heels with that idea. Like I said, I think the only thing that they need to do better or can do better is get much better military. Well, let me phrase that, not much better. I want to see actual Marines on set advising, because there are some of us in the military that or have been in the military that are veterans that watched the Punisher series on Netflix, and there was some comical stuff that made you roll your eyes that you're like, it's not, no. It doesn't like that. And then they get to the weapon handling. Yeah, that was good stuff. Like that was legit. There was a lot of stuff that was super, super on point, legit for the Punisher stuff. But no, this still bugs me to this day. When you see John Bernthal as Frank Castle in the Punisher, one of the series, he's walking around in combat boots with jeans or with his pants bloused out. Civvies, basically. He's wearing civvies and his pants are bloused out. Marines don't do that. No. No. It's not a thing. And if anybody is doing that, they're trying to stand out. And we all, no, don't. It's not a thing. It's like picking your nose in public. Don't do it. You don't blouse civvies in combat boots. It's just not a thing. No, don't. It's not a thing. So if you've got actual Marine Corps advisors there on set and they're telling you to do that, something's not. I've been out of the Marine Corps for a while, but there's no way that that's unacceptable. Blousing civvy pants with combat boots? No. No. It's not a thing. No, stop. Netflix. And I know Netflix isn't even going to do it. MCU. You got the money. You got the backing. You got the people. Literally. Seriously. I'm looking at you, MCU. Let's keep moving right along. It is an energy-filled Monday night. Holy moly. Austin and Mama is in the chat. Absolutely. Marvel Preview 2. Thank you, Punisher. Thank you, Marvel. War Machine, Punisher, Comics, and Collectibles. Took me 3 chances. Marvel Preview number 2. We don't have a raw copy or a graded copy for the Punisher collection, so that's going to be on the list for 2022. The recap for the 2021 list should be happening here soon as time allows. Yes, Marvel Preview presents number 2. Thank you, guys. And I don't know why for the life of me I can never keep that melted in my brain. But yes, all I have to say about The Witcher as well, not a statement, but more of a question. Why does Yennefer still have her? Oh, spoilers. JP is on fire. What is up, man? Good to see you, Peter Parker's Pants. Yes, definitely taking you up on that, Paul. Oh, what did I miss? Paul says, come to NYCC and I'll ship you books. So I will definitely be working to go to NYCC for 2022. So that's announcement through the live stream real quick before we get into the next package. Like we said, we're already booking Detroit Motor City Comic Con. We're booking C2E2 for next August. We're booking Baltimore for next September, October. NYCC, we want to fit in there as well. And I want to see where else we can fit in some other conventions, because now it becomes more about time and an experience. I can always make more money. I can't make more time. So I want to take the time and continue to spend time with you guys and comic book conventions and hanging out. Like there's no bad energy. That was so amazing, that experience. Who wouldn't want to do that again more? Yeah. So we kind of promised ourselves at a minimum 3 big conventions for next year in 2022. I want to try to get that to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to see where we can go with this. So we're going to see what's going on with that. Why was Santa's little helper depressed? Because he had very low elf. Oh, no. Yeah, I walked right into that one, just like Buddy. Oh, God. You got it, Wink. Absolutely. Just got hospitalized due to a peekaboo accident. They put me... Oh, my God. Just got hospitalized due to the peekaboo accident. They put me in the ICU. Oh, I'm saving that one. Do it that I'm going Sunday. He says, I still owe you and the wife a round. Hey, man, we'll meet up again and we'll do it. Absolutely. Not feeling Kate's Hulk at all. Peter's Parker's Pants says, holy moly. That's one of the first people I've heard say that. Bernthal is the Punisher. Best casting ever. I'm not really a Punisher guy either. I'm right there with you. Geek Aficionados in the house. What is up, brother? Good to see you once again. Thank you for the Chicago tour at C2E2 and the fantastic deep dish pizza. Oh, my God. You got to get Iron Fist back also. Yeah, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist. Yes. What did you miss? You missed the only one package. We're 40 minutes in and only opened one package, and it was a Punisher book, and that evolved into a Punisher conversation for about 25 minutes with the new logo and the new miniseries and what's going on there. What do you call a snowman in the desert? An oasis. Is that why it looks like a palm tree sticking up? Is that the carrot left over? Either way, What is up, geek? That's okay. Iron Fist can stay in his next fantasy world. Holy moly, White Tiger, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Bearded Avengers Assemble. The whole scene of Daredevil and Punisher on the rooftop where they are, and yes, so or that jail, the hallway scene in the jail. Oh my god, epic. Arguing back and forth is a great scene. Yeah. Biggest pet peeve, calling a magazine a clip. Oh my lord. Yes. Yes. Biggest. Oh my lord. That happened several times in there, if I remember correctly. Trying to get the backstage pass. Always. Always. I will forever, every time I will pay for full weekend passes to a convention, and then I'll still try to work to get a press pass or backstage pass or whatever. I'll pay my way to the convention. But then the next portion is getting into record content for the fans that want to see it, whether it be YouTube or TikTok or IG Reels, anything. For the people that are unable to go, because there's still a lot of people that can't go to conventions, we're still using this route of social media and YouTube to deliver that convention experience. We are an extension of these conventions, C2E2, Motor City, Baltimore, you name it. We're essentially an extension as vloggers or bloggers or social media enthusiasts or just fans like us. We're an extension of that. So I'll always continue to try to do that, whether it's a way where I'm trying to find a way to provide value to that convention scene so that they see that there's value there, or if I'm providing value or work ethic through somewhere else or some other means. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? They say no. I still have my 3-day pass that I paid for. Hallelujah. I'm still going. At the end of the day, the door of opportunity will never open if you don't knock. Well, I'm going to knock on every door of opportunity that I can, and whatever door is going to open, that's where you find me. On my way into a convention at some point. Robert Butterfield, that would be amazing if they had legit insight into do's and don'ts. Look at the level of training for John Wick. Oh my God, yeah. So the ranch, it escapes me, the ranch where they do that firearm training for John Wick. Actually, they train Bernthal as well, like something Terran Tactical. I think it's Terran Tactical. You can find them on YouTube and you can find them on IG. Terran Tactical has an amazing training program, and they post some of those videos and reels of what those guys go through. Repetition, 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 muscle memory, muscle memory, muscle memory, muscle memory. It's like playing the same level of Mario in Nintendo for a year straight, and you get to the point where you can do it blindfolded. That is legitimately the goal. Muscle memory. If all actors did that level of training to play the parts they do, they would be. Yeah, it would be fantastic. We'd be getting a much different delivery of action movies if every actor committed to that level of training like Bernthal and Keanu Reeves did at Terran Tactical. And for those of you that may be enthusiasts or may be prior military, you know wholeheartedly after watching Punisher that Bernthal did the training, and after watching John Wick, you know Keanu Reeves did the training. The weapons handling, the firearms handling there is legit. It's pretty spot on legit. Pretty damn good. Oh man, making everybody jealous. I had the same issues with Rick Grimes as a policeman, and see, it's your walk of life where you have something a little bit different, that you've done something a little bit different, or you've got an inside experience that you've had throughout your life, that when you go and you look through that TV screen or that movie screen and you see that and and you're trained and educated, it's just, if they don't get it dead on, you're going to find stuff and like, and I hear that from a lot of other people with other policemen, firefighters, things of that nature. Two brothers, I had to explain that to my father-in-law, who's a big hunter, but everything, oh golly, yeah. Andy needs to advise on Punisher. You hear that, Marvel and Netflix? No, I gotta be honest with you. What I think sounds and looks in my head probably would not be the best for the screen, honestly. I mean, would I dream of being an advisor for a situation like that? Absolutely. I mean, if I could go back and redo the last 30 years of my life, I would work to get my way into schooling and whatever I need to do to get into those positions so that you could be an advisor. But I digress. That's a whole nother thing. But heyo, what is up, Mom? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, because we are looking forward to spending some time with you guys here soon too. That's not a spoiler. Anybody who saw season 1 is probably thinking that by the end. That's good. Yeah, there you go. Come to Phoenix, Andy. Planet Arizona Comics. Phoenix is not Phoenix. You know, that's on the list of consideration. So is California. So is Seattle. There are a lot of conventions that the flights, I mean, I'm hearing flight tickets are still like you can get cheap. You can get really cheap tickets, and you don't have to stay at the most expensive hotel, and you can walk a little ways. I can find a way to make it work. I like to take the time to make more money. There you go. Spoken like a true entrepreneur right there. Absolutely. Yes, Andy's mom smiling is my favorite. Yes, absolutely. I'll be going to at least 4 of the big cons next year. Yeah, that's kind of where I want to start, and I kind of want to see if I can go well beyond that too. Smash that like button. Thank you so much. Geek 9.6. This is a $35 grab off of eBay. I didn't get this one graded. It was literally like a CGC slab I stumbled on, and it's a newsstand. So a 9.6 newsstand is kind of a win for $35. And that's issue 12 is an issue I don't see pop up a lot graded. I don't think the census is very high. I just needed a copy as a placeholder for that registry collection. So I went ahead and grabbed that. I've got another copy of this book that I think has a chance at 9.8 that's going to be going to CGC here in the soon. We'll see what happens. I'll be at one next year. Absolutely. Dude, yeah, you got to. Maybe 4, he says. How much did Santa pay for his sleigh? Nothing. It was on the house. Very, very appropriate. Trying not to laugh. 9.6s need love too. Yes, so do 9.4s and 9.2s and 9.0s. We did Christmas early. I got a universal remote. Oh my God. It's all in the delivery. Oh, JP is so good. This changes everything. Holy moly. How many apples grow on a tree? All of them? I did get it right. There you go. C2E2 will be our go-to. I would like to try Indianapolis. Oh, hey, Indianapolis is another good one. I know there's a handful of smaller conventions that would be good one-day trips for us that we want to add down to Indiana, Illinois, and Ohio. I know there's a lot of smaller conventions that we'd love to meet up with. Come on, Mama, Zuni, Skeff, and some other people. And they would be really short one-day drives for us. Maybe an overnighter kind of a situation. Drive 3 hours, get in a hotel for a night, that kind of deal. So there's a lot on that radar that we're going to be talking to Skeff and come on. And anybody else here in the chat tonight that knows of these smaller one-day conventions, hit us up. Let us know when those are coming up, because we are literally got a calendar sitting here jotting down and planning our weekends between family trips and conventions and stuff like that. You go, Skeff. You get that backstage. Oh, okay. See what he did there? I'm Skeff's comic knowledge. No, not really. But that was fun. I will forever remember. That will forever be one of my favorite memories of C2E2 was with Skeleton Key. Yeah, everybody's masked. I get it. And when you're wearing a mask and you got a backwards hat, and Skeff's just a little bit smaller than me. And he's about the same height, and Skeff's smaller than I am. But when you got nothing but a beard hanging out, I get it. I get it. And I am forever, my heart will forever be happy that she thought I was Skeff. And it was hilarious because it made for a really fun time at C2E2 for Skeff. And I had this whole plan where we were going to start up my Whatnot auction with him in front of the camera saying he was, and when the auction was ready to start, he had to come in. He was running a little bit late, but that's all right. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please do. Absolutely. JP, does that mean you'll be home the day after Christmas? Oh, there you go. Alec Baldwin for the, ooh, shots fired. Oh, no. We didn't actually do Christmas early, but yes, I will be home the 26th. He says, holy moly, Kansas City would be an interesting one. That would be an interesting one. I know there's one out there by D-Brunk Comics is out there near that. Not Kansas City specifically. I think he's north of there. That he's got a good one that he was talking about having people go to. Yee, what is up, man? Thanks for being here. Good to see you. We got one more package to open up before we go over some more announcements. I want to do Baltimore or Heroes Con was the other one that we definitely want to try to get down to. Got to remember that. I'm definitely going to C2E2. We are definitely going to C2E2 as well. In fact, we're going to book for the same hotel and do the exact same experience over again. I expect to see Andy at least 2 cons next year. That would be dope. Well, we did it. Aaron, did you make it? At least one. I saw you in Baltimore. At least I saw you in Baltimore for sure there. What is a Christmas tree's favorite candy? Ornaments. Hit me up if you decide to come to Phoenix. We definitely will do that. That would be epic, man. I do one-day conventions every other month, Geek. Yeah, I think you were messaging me about that, and I think you were telling me that you can score some really good deals at these smaller conventions because the booth prices are a lot cheaper. Warlord, speaking of C2E2, what's up, brother? Thanks for posting those pictures. Love living vicarious. Well, not vicarious. I love reliving those moments in history now from C2E2. So it was good seeing you, brother. Thanks for being here. Planet Con and Casey in April. Make it happen. Okay. We'll look into that. I hope Nick and I get mixed up next time. That would be pretty dope. It would. Why is Santa afraid of getting stuck in a chimney? He has claustrophobia. I see what you did there. See what you did there. Yes, Austin, we will definitely hit you up if we decide to come to Phoenix and fit that into the schedule. All mixed up. You go to a few, Josh. Absolutely. That'd be cool to run into you at some more. D-Runk came to KC this year. Ooh. Planet Comic Con. Yes. Saw me at Baltimore. Plan to do C2. Yeah, you got to do C2E2 next year. I think we all need to rent out that Fat Poor Tapworks. Renting out that second floor thing. Rob's Fat Stack of Comics rented that out and have everybody there and then just kind of chipped in per head for food. That needs to happen next year, at least one night. One party night at Fat Poor's and then a party night. That needs to happen again because that's literally right across the street. That was dope. JP liked the score I found for him. Absolutely. C2E2, Baltimore, NYCC, SDCC. That would be something that it's a bucket list thing for us, but maybe that'll happen. Maybe that'll happen. I did, he said. My friend went to the hospital after swallowing 6 horses. His condition. God. Stable. This condition is stable. For God almighty. His condition is stable. For the love of everything in this holy Nick. Let's get to this package because I'm caught up on the chat. What do you call a blind reindeer? I have no idea. Oh, sometimes you got to say it to get it. What kind of drink does Santa give to naughty girls and boys? Oh. Yikes. All right. Next up, from the company man himself, Wink Inc., the boardroom certified here. I can't stop buying these X-Men books. I can't. And I was just, nope, mine. Give it to me. Nope, give it to me. I should have just dropped the hammer at the beginning and ran with that. But I'm stoked because it's not often that you find a set of these two books back to back in near mint, gradable condition. Like gradable condition. And it didn't matter if these were newsstand or direct. I don't care. This is a character that never gets enough love. So when these came up, I definitely said I was grabbing these. Oh, and this is why I love doing Mail Call Monday. This is why I love doing Mail Call Monday. Because we get to showcase some badassery here with packaging. We got pull tabs. I'm not going to tip it. Oh my God, things are top loaded. Wait, what's top loaded in here? Hey, the company man himself is slipping in extras. Giggity. So we've got our invoice there. Oh my God. I am definitely failing at my extras game. So we've got some sweet Marvel cards that he was talking about throwing in. I did see those, and I need to step up my game when it comes to extras in my whatnot packages because these are super cool for the Marvel cards. And then this is not something. This is an authentic BAM fan art card featuring a unique sketch from one of our featured artists. This card is part of this year's villain series. Featured artist Othello Flowers, and this is numbered 2006 out of 2500. That is dope. Shredder. I thought that was a sticker at first, but that's an actual piece of numbered art. That is cool. Wink Brother killing it, man. Mylard out of its mind. Mind. It's Monday. It's Mondaying real hard. Mylard out of its mind. Super cool. I'm actually really jealous on how epic these stickers are that Wink did. Love the logo. Absolutely love the logo. And boardroom certified to boot. Super cool. Now, there are definitely more comic books in here than what I won. So let's get into this real quick. Let me get rid of this tape. This is why we do it. Painter's tape. Painter's tape comes cleanly from cardboard, allowing cardboard to be reused if it's not going to be recycled. So reduce, reuse, recycle, right? So book number 1. Wow. Ooh, wait a sec. Arrow number 3 variant. NYCC exclusive. Very cool. Now that's an extra that he threw in that I wasn't anticipating. Awesome. We will set that right there. New York Comic Con 2019 exclusive. And then, but wait, there's more. I thought the package, oh, 283, there it is. There's the set we were talking about, X-Men 283. So you know what's coming next, right? Fully Mylar'd out, and in a top loader is 282. Gradable condition, near mint plus. This is why I grabbed that set and why I just kept bidding, because when your man Wink Inc. tells you that something is in, oh my God, this is clean. Oh, this is going to CGC. This book never gets enough love. This is going to, these are, oh my God, Wink, man, you weren't kidding when you said, I don't want to knock it over. Oh my God, dude. So essentially that's a gradable set, and that's what we're doing with that. That's going to go to CGC. I can never get enough of those books. The X-Men keys that I don't feel like that still feel like they're undervalued. Yeah, I'll continue buying those. And when he throws it up on Whatnot for $1 to start, give it to me. Give it to me. Yeah, so there's that set and a couple of extras and a bunch of stickers. Oh, super cool, Wink, man. Thank you so much. If you're still here in the chat, appreciate you. Somebody drop the link to his channel if you can. I need to be better about that and having that available before we go live. But yeah, 9/8s. At least 9/4s are better, near mint or better. 9.4 or better. These are looking near mint plus. So 9/6s to 9/8s is what we're looking. Definitely got to pull them out and look and probably have them clean. Make sure there's no fingerprints or nothing. But you know, that can be the difference sometimes for people that don't clean and press books, or the people that aren't getting their books pressed and clean. There could be fingerprints on your book that you can't see. And if you don't get them those cleaned off, that could be the difference of you getting a 9/6 versus a 9/8. But Bishop and Forge are great buys. Absolutely. I agree with you. Those things are just kind of, Bishop's gotten more love in the last year, and even more so now with that X-Men 97 bit, right? A lot of let's just say X-Men in general is getting a lot of attention. But I mean, these were $5, $10. You could go to a convention like Motor City Comic Con 19. These were 282 was a $10 book in near mint plus. That's it. 283 you were pulling out of bins. 282 the year before that was still in bins as a $5 and under book. So it's starting to get more love, right? It really is starting to get more love. Where it'll go, you never know. But who wants to get into another package? We're almost at that hour mark, but there is another package that I have no idea. Maybe I do. Comic CT, actually. Oh, there it is. That was my clue. Comic CT. One last Whatnot package. Rogue, yes. Yeah, what the hell is wrong with y'all? That Gambit and Rogue are getting love too. Yes, all of X-Men really are, but there's some of the ones that are just, could you believe, top loaded, top Mylar'd out of its mind and top loaded. That is dope. So don't forget, we're going to do a giveaway here in just a minute. Let's get into one more package here while we make room for that package, giggity, because it is my favorite part of Mail Call Mondays. Let's check out Andy's package.
Package for you.
And boy, do we have a package here real quick. We're going to get into this real quick, and then we're going to do that giveaway and then a couple of announcements while we sit and hang out. There's still 30 people hanging strong tonight. Appreciate each and every one of you amazing human beings. Thank you for being here, because while I rip open to this, announcement number 1, Christmas Eve on the Whatnot app, 9 p.m., follower giveaway. The Omni-Man trade dress we're going to be giving away there. And might be doing a giveaway here simultaneously. So if we can get that to work out, we're going to try to do that. But at a minimum, follow on Whatnot and be ready for that follower giveaway on Christmas Eve. That'll be a short, quick hangout. And then we talked about conventions. We are booking for Motor City Comic Con. We're booking for C2E2 for 2022. We're booking for Baltimore, and we're looking at other conventions. We really want to stretch our legs. We really want to spread our wings and get to a lot more conventions for 2022 as we continue to have a blast with that experience. Like I said, I will forever chase that experience at C2E2 the other weekend. That's the bar, and it's set real high for all the other conventions out there. But let's get into this one last quick package because I have no idea what this was that I won. And let me get the invoice out of the way because we don't want to look at invoices. We want to look at books, right? We definitely want to look. And there's stickers, and we will yeeteth that package the hell out of here. And we've got a nice Doctor Strange sticker to start out from Comic CT. Very cool. And we've got some pull tab action here that we're going to grab and go and move right along. Without further ado, we're over an hour already. Picked up the Rogue miniseries not long. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. The Rogue miniseries before that first issue blew up. Plan this year is just C2E2 and Planet Demon. Planet Heroes Con C2E2. So that's going to be some traveling. So book number 1 right on the back says number 14 near mint. So what did we get? Oh, snap. That's right. More X-Men love. Wolverine 75. This was Comic CT does this really great thing where he sets up a bunch of stands and sets up books. And it's just kind of like winner gets to pick from the lot, right? So he starts everything for $1. And this one was available on when I won that auction. And I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it was probably half of what I'd pay for it at my LCS. So Wolverine 75 in near mint condition, gradable in my opinion from what his description was. So moving right on. And ooh, some more protection action. Oh, you know I had to buy this. This was from his Foil Madness episode on Whatnot just a couple of weeks ago. Ooh, you know I had to buy this. I love foil. Punisher Suicide Run number 3. Oh, I can't read it. Yeah, Punisher Suicide Run number 3. Punisher Volume 2 number 86. This red die cut foil is to die for, in my opinion. I love it. That's why I grabbed those, and I had forgotten all about those from Comic CT. So my apologies to Comic CT for forgetting about those, and then not doing an IG post. But you guys know I had to get into that. So those are 3 epic packages, giggity, that we checked out tonight, and we are already over an hour. So we are going to start wrapping this up. But here's announcements. We'll hit up this chat again real quick. And by real quick, I mean we'll spend some time with the chat. So like we talked about, Whatnot follower giveaway this Christmas Eve, 9 p.m. Literally like going to do a follower giveaway for about a half an hour, and then we're going to pack the tree, and then we're going to, pack ourselves and go to bed kind of speaking. Andy loves foil. You know it, brother. So, yeah. So then we start talking about building up a convention schedule for next year. So that means when it comes to announcements for the channel, this is the big announcement. There are 32 of you here watching. I've said it a couple other times in the live streams for 2022. And since the channel's been monetized in 2021, all the monetization for 2021 and 2022 is going to be donated. And we're going to donate all of the monetization to Mission 22 is where that's going to be going. We're going to work to figure that situation out going forward. I kind of don't know. That's just the commitment that I'm going to make is all the channel monetization that is going to get donated to start. We are on the road to 2,000 followers. I'm building a 2,000 follower giveaway, and it is going to be an epic one. It's not going to be ready by Christmas, but it's going to be ready soon. So everybody here that's not followed, you should be following. You don't want to miss out on that giveaway that's coming up. And there's going to be a lot of content dropping going forward. We're working on ways to pre-record in 4K and edit. There is the Baltimore footage that we're still working on right now to upload. There's the C2E2 footage. Then we're going to cut like a Whatnot little promo to have fun with on TikTok and IG Reels and things of that nature because it's time. It's time to step up. This is too much fun to not continue working on it as a hobby. There's going to be logo art that's being designed, channel art that's going to be, working with people to design, and there's going to be stickers. We're going to have stickers. At some point, there's going to be stickers at a minimum. That's going to be pretty fun. So we got the giveaway that we're going to do real quick. So let me clear out these books because there's still 30 people you hanging out here tonight watching. And this giveaway is going to be a good one because this is a great series to read. And for those of you that are still hanging out just for the giveaway, here we go. We've got issues 3 and issues 4 of Bad Idea from ENIAC. Right here, issues 3 and 4. Let's get the giveaway wheel up and get that shared out so that we can check this out and see who's going to win these books tonight. And here we are with the giveaway wheel. There it is. Holy moly. Let's shuffle this up for all the people that entered. Thank you so much. We've got many contestants that entered. Holy moly. We're going to spin this wheel once and we're going to see who wins. Yes, there it is. ENIAC 3 and ENIAC 4 coming up right now. Who's going to win this? Oh, no. Come on, Mama. Got a lot of entries. Zuni. Oh, no. It's Zuni in the final stretch. Hey, look at that. Zuni. So hashtag rigged, because issues 3 and issues 4, we're going to go to Come On Mama and Zuni anyways. And I was not able to dig out and find the giveaway books that I was looking for tonight, but I definitely wanted to send these to Come On Mama and Zuni so they can read, because they read issues 1 and 2. So we want to get issues 3 and 4 sent out to them. He says, LOL. I thought I'd have fun with that real quick, because like we said, the night was rough and definitely took an elbow to the face for a bloody nose 2 minutes before the stream started. And like I said, I had giveaway books set aside, and then I cleaned the office, and then I put everything back. So I cleaned and put everything back, and now I can't find the giveaway books either. So Come On Mama and Zuni are going to be getting issues 3 and 4 of ENIAC sent their way here very soon. I'll probably package them up this week, but I probably won't drop them in the post till after Christmas, just in case, because Christmas just does weird things to packages. Giggity. But holy moly, what an epic Monday. You guys have really re-energized me. Monday sucked the life out of me. Seriously, it was a double whammy of a Monday, because it was tough. I don't know if anybody else had a tough Monday, but I definitely had a busy and tough Monday. Definitely out of my comfort zone and out of my normals for most of the day, trying some not necessarily new things, but maybe some old things. Some old tools came out of the toolbox that I wasn't quite comfortable working with, or hadn't been working with for quite a long while. So yeah, that's Monday. That's Mail Call Monday in a nutshell. Thank you everybody for hanging out. There's the giveaway. We went over the announcements real quick. Once again, we've rehashed the announcements quite a bit. 2,000 follower giveaway. We're on that road to 2,000 followers. So that's going to be happening here. The Whatnot follower giveaway is going to be this Friday on Christmas Eve. I'm going to work to simulcast. Is that what you want to call it? Simulcast here on YouTube, so that people that want to just watch on YouTube can just watch on YouTube and at the same time be able to see the Whatnot stream. So that means there won't be no loud music, maybe some copyright free Christmas music or something like that, but we'll just be hanging out for half an hour to an hour, wanting to, it's an opportunity to say happy holidays and Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah and all of the other ones are escaping me at the moment. See, sometimes I should probably write a little bit of a script before I jump face first into some of this stuff, but happy holidays in the end to everybody. For those of you that can't make it on Friday, we will be here tomorrow on Tuesday nights, Comic News Weekly over on the Simpleman's Comics channel. That episode you do not want to miss, because we have an epic surprise. We're all getting dressed up. You're not going to want to miss Comic News Weekly tomorrow night live on the Simpleman's Comic channel. And then we'll be back here Wednesday for New Comic Book Day, because House of Slaughter 3 is dropping on Wednesday. I can't wait to read that. And there's a couple other really good books. Thursday, we're taking Thursday night off. Then Friday, we're going to hang out on Whatnot for half an hour to an hour for that follower giveaway. And you know what Saturday is? Saturday is Christmas for everybody in that is celebrating Christmas. So will there be an airing of grievances? What grievances are going on? Are there grievances? I don't like no bad mojo. We don't want grievances. We don't want general grievances. But Aaron says he's on vacation, so I had a very productive day. I cannot wait to get some more vacation time, because I actually just work on my vacation time just to try to be productive and get done. There is a whole... So that kind of rolls into... That actually reminds me of the next announcement I want to make. For 2022, I kind of want to look at what it would take to actually set up a streaming studio. What does that mean? That means I actually have to... I get it now, Cardstock. Thank you for that. Seinfeld reference. I forgot that. I want to look at what it's going to take to actually create a streaming setup. This view that you guys have seen for more than 2 years now, actually, I have an idea of basically just getting some painting done, some shelves, and kind of doing some desks at a different angle and having a dedicated streaming setup. Because every time we go from YouTube to Whatnot to IG or to TikTok and we do different content, everything that you see here gets torn down and changed for a different format. There's arms that attach to, there's mounts that get attached and moved around, and it's a tremendous amount of work to switch between platforms. And I kind of would like to seriously consider what it looks like to create a specific streaming setup just for content creation and separate like an office somewhere else and have a streaming corner. I want to look into that, which means that new computer build's got to happen. So good night to everybody in the Comic Dojo. Yes, the Comic Dojo studio, something, hopes, wishes, dreams, time, money. It might not happen. I mean, we talked about that in 2021, and there were a couple of goals I set for 2021 that needed to land to make that stuff work. But logo and art is happening, so there's going to be some changes. Like we've talked about some of the branding when it comes to thumbnails, trying to find something that speaks about me and us as a collective in comic book collecting in the community, but also is eye-catchy enough to draw attention so that we do find more people that are interested in what we're talking about at this time, and creating evergreen content so that people continue to come back. Get a green screen, Daywalker says. That's not a bad idea. That's another tool in the toolbox I should probably work on. I could potentially do that in a couple of different places down here. Anything can happen, Paul Dunn says. Yes, you are correct. We are well over an hour here. We've gone through 3 epic packages. We've gone through some announcements. There's a ton of con scheduling to do. That means there's a ton of hotels to book and potentially flights to book as well. Book them early, book them often, get them cheaper. So yeah, and now we've got another stack of books to organize and put away. My box of need to send to CGC for grading is full. I got to create another one now. But you guys know this connective tissue that is comic books is fantastic, right? But all of you are the most fantastic part all day, every week. You guys make this what it is every time. I'm drawing energy from you guys. Hopefully you guys are drawing something good from this, whether it's knowledge or whether it's entertainment or whether it's just a fun time being entertained or just being here and hanging out and being a part of the chat. You guys are, each and every one of you are appreciated. You guys are amazing human beings. And this connective tissue that is comic books is fantastic, but it doesn't come anywhere near close to you guys. So you guys know how I'm going to do it, right? Happy Monday. Because Monday is over. I'm going to go peace out. I'm going to go pinkies out. I'm going to catch you all on the flip side for the next video. And remember, don't forget, the most important part, all day, every day, be original and take care of each other.
Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.
Excuse me while I change. The roller boogie has made me sweaty. Yeah, sweaty. I love gold. I love gold. I love gold.